This is Angel Connect Podcast, episode number 6, the importance of giving back to the angel community and also the importance of mentorship as values. In this episode, Paul Martin has an interview with Nilech Necht at the TiECon South. That is the conference that was held in Dallas. Here, Hall asks him the questions about giving back to the angel community, or giving back after you've learned quite a bit so that others can be helped through mentorship. As you'll hear in this episode, Nilech Necht discusses the importance of true values, the internalization of what you're doing, and the excitement of being an entrepreneur instead of just putting on a false smile and getting the money. So let's hear from Nilech Necht as Hall Martin discusses the importance of giving back. Let's listen in.
This is Hall T. Martin with Angel Connect at TiECon Dallas 2014. I'm here with Nilech Necht talking about entrepreneurship and the importance of giving back to angel investors. Can you tell us more about that?
Sure. So I think giving back is critical, and especially from the angel investor point of view, because I think in that environment, you've got a new entrepreneur that wants to go out there, has just found the courage to dip their feet in the water, and they need somebody to hold their hand. So giving back is a perfect opportunity for potentially angel investors to get engaged or get involved. So within TiE, one of our biggest missions is to give back through mentorship and to do exactly that, where people have had past experiences and using their past experiences, they're sharing that with new entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, and helping them navigate through the challenges of business.
And with so many entrepreneurs out there, how does an angel investor figure out who to spend time with and who not to?
So that's a very, very good question. And I think the challenge really is you have to align yourself with values. And rather than the business plan itself, my personal opinion is, hey, let's understand the values. And as Sajjana said earlier today, it is, if you understand purpose and you align around purpose, you can pretty much make anything happen.
And what do you do about an entrepreneur that doesn't take your advice as an angel investor or mentorship? How should an investor perceive or view that?
I have a pretty simple plan with that. And you're, from an angel investor point of view, you're trying to help. You're going out there with the full intent of helping this person. If they're not going to take the advice, and it's really their loss, not yours. And I remember a book that I read a long, long time ago by Art Williams, and the title of the book was "All You Can Do Is All You Can Do, but All You Can Do Is Enough." And it's really a mantra that I kind of live by and teach my kids. That is that, be it an angel investor or anything else, you've done everything you can. Now, whether they accept that or not is really their problem. And you shouldn't lose sleep over it. And in a different way, you shouldn't get all angry or emotional about it. It is what it is. So.
Right. Well, it's critical to have mentorship for any entrepreneur and so forth. How should an entrepreneur approach an angel investor to ask for mentorship? Good
question. So the key, I use a different analogy there, but it's the difference between knower versus learner. And we all get caught in the trend of the know-it-alls, and we think we know it all. And by default, what that does is we kind of close our ears and our mind to any new ideas. So the shift really has to occur, even with the entrepreneur, to a learning kind of attitude. Because if you do that, now you're actually going to listen to the mentor or the angel, and you're going to soak in their information. Now, at the end of the day, you have to disseminate that information and make a decision based on that. But you have to be open to listening to the advice first before you can actually take it in.
Right. And so from an angel investor's perspective, how best should he present himself to the community to attract the right entrepreneurs that he wants to approach and not to attract people that don't align with his values?
Good question. And truly for the angel investor is for them to be authentic. And again, it's the same thing. If they're putting their game face on and saying everything yes just to get the deal, it really is not really aligned. If they can be authentic, vulnerable, and actually just speak from their hearts and from experience, I think it goes a much better way. It's a win-win for both sides.
And what is your TiE chapter doing to foster more of that?
Good question. And so one of the biggest things we're doing is we're trying to align all of our charter membership with that same exact purpose, the purpose of giving back, and say, look, we want to bring charter members that are really focused on the giving back and the mentoring, and not necessarily saying, hey, we want to become charter members and be part of this exclusive club. So maybe one of the things we're considering is we not necessarily enact, but we require them to say, hey, we're going to need this much service hours. If you truly want to be a mentor and be a charter member, then, hey, you need to commit to even 12 hours a year or 24 hours a year, but at least be willing to go do that. Then it makes sense for you to be a charter member.
Well, that's good advice and good feedback. What else would you like to tell the audience about TiE, your chapter, or about mentorship?
So TiE, my chapter and membership, I think from TiE's point of view, what a fantastic organization. The biggest challenge about entrepreneurship is to actually get engaged. So it's always good to hear these things, but you have to make that step. And if you don't step out there, again, as Sajwana said earlier today, the entrepreneur is in all of us, right? Whether we come to a new country or we just decide to go do something different, there's some entrepreneurial work there. So the thing is to come to terms with that or become conscious of that. And when you do that, understand your purpose and go solve that problem. I think the opportunities there's tremendous opportunities for anybody and everybody.
Great. Well, thank you for having us out here at TiECon South 2014 in Dallas, and thank you for your comments.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome. Thank you for having us.